Welcome to my YouTube automotive channel. In today's video I will show you how to completely remove the driver's seat on a 2009 Volkswagen Routan. This video applies to Routans made from 2009 all the way up to 2014. Okay, so in my case I'll be removing the seat because it's pretty much torn, and the guy that's gonna be fixing this wants me to bring just the seat, not the whole car. So pretty much I don't have a choice, so I'll have to remove it and pull it out. Okay, to start you want to pull the seat all the way to the back. If you have a power seat you can use these buttons. If you have a manual seat, just use the lever to pull it all the way back. And then you have two torx screws. They are both T40. One is here and other one is right here on the other side, so you can remove those two. Okay, so this is the tool that you need. Like I said, torx T40. Okay, so these are the front screws. Once you pull them out, so they are quite long. So I will show you one more time how this was put together, so you know when you'll be putting the seat back in. So this was actually here in between, then the screw goes through it and the nut goes from the inside to the bottom. So yeah. Once this front part is done, you'll want to move the seat all the way to the front as much as you can. Now on the back side of the seat you will have two specialty screws. You'll need a special tool for this. It's E14 actually, so there is one here and one here on the other side, and this is the kind of sockets you will need. So this one should be the E14. Yeah, this is the one, so this is pretty much what you need. So yeah, unfortunately Volkswagen likes to make things complicated. You will have to buy this somewhere. I was able to find this set for 25 bucks here in Canada at Princess Auto, so most likely any tool hardware store in your area should have this, but you need E14. Okay, so once you remove these two screws, there is actually nothing else holding this seat in place. It's completely loose. There's just a couple of wires that you have to disconnect from underneath it. Now before disconnecting the wires, make sure to disconnect the battery just to play safe, because you'll have to disconnect the airbags. And what might happen when you put the seat back in and connect everything, if you don't disconnect the battery, you might get airbag light on, and then if you don't have the proper scanner you might have to take it to a dealer for them to reset it. Oh yes, and what I haven't mentioned, you will also have to disconnect the seat belt before you can remove the seat. But we'll deal with that once all the wires are disconnected from the bottom. To disconnect the battery you'll need a 10mm socket. And then once you loosened up this screw you want to just wiggle this off, and that's pretty much it. You don't have to disconnect the positive pole, just the negative one, and leave it like this, and that should be fine. The next thing I suggest doing, just tilt the seat all the way to the back like this, and now you will have lots of access to the wiring down here. Now you have two different options you can do here. You can either disconnect this big main connection down here, or you can disconnect each of these individually and just pull all the wires out, but I guess it's much easier just to disconnect this guy and remove the seat. So just press onto this clip here on the top and pull this out, and that's pretty much it. Now all you have to do to remove the seat is remove couple of these clips. Now you can either try pulling them out with pliers, or if you're not up for it, just cut them. Those are just plastic holders, so nobody really cares for it. And then when you're installing the seat back in, you can just use like a tape. Okay, and one more here. Okay, and that's it. Okay, and like I said before, one thing left to do is disconnect this seat belt. So first thing, we'll have to pop out this plastic cover to gain access. So this just pretty much should pop up. Okay, that has a couple of clips you can see here. So this is a fun part. Okay. Okay, so here's the cover. Now you'll definitely want to be a bit more careful here than I was. You can see that I damaged here this plastic a bit. It's actually cracked, but it's not really a big deal. But yeah, it's kind of hard to pull it off. But once you pull it off, there is still one screw which you have to remove, and it's right here. And this screw is torx 50, so T50, and this is the socket you will need to remove it. And once you have that one, then you can finally completely remove the seat and pull it out of the van. Okay, so this is the guy. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it was helpful and educational. If it was, please like it and consider subscribing to my YouTube automotive channel. On my channel you can find lots of how-to videos, do-it-yourself videos, car reviews, product reviews and other similar automotive topics.